Question number 6 here. Later on, Mr. Desmond will discuss this thing. Okay, we have a common question graph here. It's just a February March paper. Maybe this question is coming. I don't know. Okay, look at it carefully. From here, you can detect that this is the graph of quadratic. Where the graph of quadratic, is it a smile face or a sad face? This is a sad face. If it's a sad face, the A must be negative value. Okay, so from here, and you can see that the y-intercept also equal to 4. Okay, which is the C value equal to 4. That means it's actually y-intercept. So right now, what are the questions? I hope that you guys can see this thing clearly. The grid shows that the graph y equal to a plus b x squared. The graph passes through the point 0, 4, and 1, 1. Find the value of a and b. To find the value of a and b, no need to look at the graph. Just look at the point, which is you can do by substitution stuff only. Substitute here, inside here, substitute here, inside here. So y equal to a plus b x squared, and your x here, remember that this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y. So the first here is 0 and 4. So your 4 and then a plus b bracket 0 square. Okay, 0 square of course is 0, and 0 multiplied by b is still 0. So right now you already know that a must be equal to 4. Okay, so that you already get a equal to 4. How about to find the value of b here? The same stuff here, but you already get the value of a. So that y equal to a, just now you already get it. So just substitute a equal to 4 plus b x squared. Now you use which coordinate? You use 1 and 1. So 1 equal to 4 plus b 1 square. 1 square is supposed to be 1. Okay, so 1 equal to 4 plus b. So move it 4 to the left side. 1 minus b, 1 minus 4 equal to b. That means b equal to -3. So that's how it is. Okay, that's how it is on how you want to get these questions. Okay, so for some reason, it's actually the equation where you're not using the information in the graph, but later they must asking the question in the graph. Write down the equation of the tangent before you understand the question here. Understand what does it mean by tangent to the graph of 0 and 4. Tangent must be straight line. It must be straight line, guys. Okay, straight line that touches at 1 point only. 1 point only. Remember, 1 point only. And remember, straight line. This is actually a straight line. So if it's straight line, the equation is y mx plus c. Remember about that. Okay. So when y mx plus c here, yes, what's up, Yuho? The equation here at 0 and 4. Okay, 0 and 4. As you guys see here, 0 and 4, the location is here. And another reason here that you guys can see that this is also the maximum point. You guys can see that that's the maximum point. Or maybe if you don't see that the maximum point, just draw the tangent line here. The tangent line touches at 1 point only. Okay. And what are the gradient here? The gradient is actually a y line where the gradient is 0. Okay. So the gradient here, the m here is 0. So later on, your x also will be 0. But your c value here, it intersects at 4. That means the equation, it only will be y equal to 0x plus 4. That means equal to 4. Okay, the equation here must be y equal to 4. Or another reason that you can see that this is a y line. How is it 0 again? Because you guys can see that this gradient here, if you pointed this coordinate, what are the coordinates here? Maybe you can get this is actually 1.5 and 4. Maybe that you can get is negative 1.5 and 4. You can use the same formula of gradient y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 4 minus 4 over 1.5 minus negative 1.5. So you get 0 over, supposed to get 3. But 0 over 3 is still 0. Okay, all right, that's actually how you get 0. Or you guys can see that this is actually a turning point. Remember, turning point, you also remember that dy dx equal to 0. Okay, it's just another information. Okay, now I think we are done with that. Y equal to 4. The equation of the tangent to the graph equal to x equal to -1 is y equal to 6x plus 7. Find the equation of the tangent to the graph at x equal to 1. So this is a bit tricky questions, yeah? They said at x equal to -1. When they say x equal to -1, what the gradient is equal to 6. Where is it -1? I'm going to erase this stuff here first. -1 is here. Okay, and if you draw the tangent, the line's supposed to be like that. Sorry, yeah, for my draw, I think it's supposed to be like that. Okay, since that this is -1 and this is supposed to be turning point, and now they're asking what is going to be the equation if this is actually at 1, which is what is going to be the tangent line at 1 here. So if I draw the same thing again, you can see that the straight line is almost identical, where it have the same y-intercept, and the gradient is just mirror. The gradient is just by mirror only. Okay, how do I also know that? Like I said, this is a turning point. When this is a turning point, this is also axis of symmetry. Okay, when this is axis of symmetry, you can see that the distance from axis of symmetry to -1 is equal to 1 here. So you can see that the gradient is supposed to be the same. Okay, so you just make sure that the gradient is reverse or opposite. And you can see that if this is positive, later the final answers here is just that y equal to -6x plus 7. That is the equation. Remember, equation must always have y mx plus c. Okay, you just need to understand that it's always opposite and it's by mirror. Okay, so next things here, I'm going to show it to you how to do over here the next questions. Can I repeat that? Okay. Because over here is that you need to understand that the tangent line, okay, the tangent line at -1, and then they're asking the tangent line at 1 here. So when they're asking tangent line at 1, you can see that's supposed to be a mirror gradient line, a mirror tangent line, where it must have the same y-intercept. When it have the same y-intercept, it's just the opposite stuff, is just the gradient. Okay. All right, so it must be just the opposite only. So that is supposed to be the correct answer.